Hi everyone, it's Bee from a Kelly Sunflower. So I'm on again to do another personal reading, and this time it's for a person called Mrs. C. Please note that this video is done for entertainment purposes only, so let's have fun. Okay, so the deck that I'm going to use for Mrs. C is this deck, and it's called the Nimue-Tarot. I haven't actually seen much of this deck about, but it's made by a English artist called Vivian, and it comes in this just plain white box. Okay, so let's crack on. As people know, I like to have my cards upright. So I've done this before I filmed because I do read reversals, and I prefer the reversals to be in the card naturally and not because the cards were upside down in the first place. So Mrs. C is a Capricorn, and the question that she would like to know is, why does she continue to self-sabotage? Okay, so I'm going to give New Me a good shuffle, and I'm going to start the reading. Okay. Hi New Me. Hope you're good. I would like to do a reading today for Mrs. C, and she wants to know, why does she continue to self-sabotage? I hope you can advise me on this question and work with my guides to answer Mrs. C's question. Why does Mrs. C continue to self-sabotage? Why does Mrs. C continue to self-sabotage? Why does Mrs. C continue to self-sabotage? Right, let me give these cards a good shuffle, then we can spread the deck. Oh, I'm dropping the cards everywhere. Right, I think I've given these cards a good shuffle. So let me split and pack these cards now. Okay, so my usual way is this way, and I put the middle one on top of the left hand one, and then I put this deck on top of this pile. Okay, so the spread that I'm going to do today is called the Stop Self Sabotage Tarot spread, and it's an 8-card spread. So let me lay the cards out for you now. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I hope that's kind of clear in the camera. Okie dokie. So card number 1, or position number 1, let me see what I've got. Okay, so I've got the Queen of Coins, and the question for this position is, how is this stress affecting my daily life? Okay, so the 9 of Coins to me is like a career woman, very money conscious, very successful. So maybe Mrs. C, I don't know if you are a career woman because I haven't actually asked you. So maybe it could be the stresses of your job. You know, maybe you haven't got like a good kind of like work-life balance, and maybe you could also be self-employed, because 9 of Pentacles do tend to be self-employed females. So maybe, you know, the unbalance of like your work life could actually be causing you stress and affecting your life, especially if you work for yourself. Okay, the next position is, how can I cope with everyday dilemmas? Oh, you've got here the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups normally is quite a compassionate type of person. She's kind of cool and just embracing. So I would say that embrace them. Embrace the dilemmas that you have in your life. Don't take them to heart, and just try and embrace them and resolve them. Maybe talk to people about it, because the Queen of Cups is a compassionate person. She is a person that people can talk to easily. So maybe find someone that you can talk to about it. It could be a professional person, it could be a close friend, sort of thing. Okay, so position 3 is, what do I need to let go of so that I won't feel so suffocated? See what you've got for that position. Oops. Oh, you've got the Strength card. So I would say let go of your insecurities. You know, if you're not insecure, then you won't feel suffocated. Or if you don't feel kind of like nervous, you don't feel suffocated. So just kind of like take a grip of it and try and not overthink it too much. Right. Sorry for the dogs outside, folks. Okay, so position 4 is, how can I honour my feelings without ignoring my happiness? Oh, you've got the 10 of Wands. So I would just say, don't overwork yourself. Don't build things up, because obviously you're bottling up feelings and stuff. Just don't build them up. Just take things one step at a time, and only do what you can handle. That's the advice of the cards, and that's what I feel in my gut. Okay, so position number 5, which is this card, is, what can I do to limit my fear of failure? Oh, we've got the Judgment card. So that means kind of like transform it, you know. Just try and get those thoughts of failure out of your mind and just start afresh. You know, bury it. Bury all those kind of like negative feelings and replace them with hopeful, fresh feelings. So position number 6 is, how are my limited thoughts holding me back? And you've got the 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords to me is taking things that don't belong to you. So if you don't take on those kind of negative thoughts, they're not going to hold you back. So I think the advice of the cards is, just don't take on those thoughts. You know, try to bury them and don't take on additional things that are not really yours to take on in the first place, if you know what I mean. So position number 7 is, what can I do right now to take back my control of my life? Oh, we've got the 6 of Swords. So that means maybe move those thoughts away to somewhere safe, or even, I think you might even need to, you know, move away from those thoughts. So just try and block them out, or maybe see a counsellor or a spiritual advisor or a herbalist and try and move those thoughts away so that they're safe and they no longer kind of affect you, if you know what I mean, Mrs. C. And the final position, which is position 8, is, how can I break this cycle and overcome my tribulations? The Fool card. So to me, that's saying, start afresh. Strip everything back and just start a fresh journey. You know, try and bury all these thoughts, all these negative sort of opinions, and just start it again with a blank canvas. So Mrs. C, I hope you can resonate with this reading. I will try and link this deck, which is the Nimue-Tarot, to the description bar, but I haven't seen this deck around for quite a while, so if it is in print, I will try and link it. Be interesting to know what other people think of this reading, and you're all welcome to comment in the comments bar. And Mrs. C, I hope that you can resonate with this deck. Thank you so much. So I hope you can resonate with this reading. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye.